Unit 4, Lesson 4, Part 1, the percent equation, Introduction. To represent A as P% of W, you can use the equation A equals P times W, or the part of the whole equals the percent in fraction or decimal form, usually in decimal form, multiplied by the whole. So, this one kind of makes sense. It's the part equals the percent of the whole, of kind of being multiplied in this case. So part equals percent times whole. When you do percentages, they are all as a comparison to the whole. And this refers back to when we did in the proportions unit, y equals kx. But in this case, k is your percent, y is the part, and x is the whole. And that's all the percent equation is. It's a proportional equation where the percent is your constant of proportionality. So let's run through some examples here. What number is 24% of 50? Now what number, we don't know, is 24%, write that as a decimal, of 50? So this one is already solved for A, the part. So we just need to multiply 0.24 times 50, and we get 12. So 12 is 24% of 50. 9.5 is what percent of 25? So this would be the setup here. 9.5 is what percent of 25? If we divide both sides by 25, 9.5 divided by 25 is 0.38. Now, since percent is written in decimal form here, we do have to move the decimal. So this is 38%. So 9.5 is 38% of 25. 39 is 52% of what number? 39 is 52% of what number? Well, we don't know what that number is, so we're going to put in a variable. An x maybe. Let's do a w. We can divide both sides by 0.52, which again is just 52% put into decimal form. So 39 divided by 52%, or 0.52, is 75. So the whole number is 75. 39 is 52% of 75. Okay, some more examples. What number is 10% of 20? What number is 10% of 20? It sets up just like that. That's actually one nice thing about the percent equation. The other nice thing is it is quicker than the percent proportion. A lot of students prefer the percent proportion because it's easier for them to set up, and that's fine. The percent proportion does work nicely. So 10%, 0.1 times 20 is 2. So 2 is 10% of 20. What number is 150% of 40? Well, what number is 150% is going to be 1.5 times 40. And when you calculate that out, it comes out to be 60. So 60 is 150% of 40. 3 is what percent of 600? 3 is what percent of 600? We can divide both sides by 600 to get the percent by itself. And the percent equals 3 divided by 600 is 0.005. Move the decimal twice, and this is 0.5%, half of a percent. So 3 is 1/2 of a percent of 600. 18 is what percent of 20? 18 is what percent of 20? Divide both sides by 20, and we get 0.9 equals P. Remember to move the decimal twice. You get 90%. 18 is 90% of 20. I'm going to go ahead and change marker colors. 8 is 80% of what number? 8 is 80% of what number? Since we don't know what that number is, we'll just use a letter. Maybe I'll use a W this time. Divide by 0.8 on both sides. and W equals 10. So 8 is 80% of 10. 90 is 18% of what number? 90 is 18%, remember to change the percent to a decimal, of what number? Divide both sides by 0.18, and we get W equals 90 divided by 0.18 is 500. So 90 is 18% of 500. Find the percent of sales tax on the food total. Well, the food total is $27.50, and sales tax, the part, is $1.65. So $1.65 is the part, and the whole is the total. So we just need to divide by $27.50. Yeah, it's $1.65 out of $27.50 to figure out our percentage there. That comes out 0.06. Move the decimal, and this is 6% tax, not 60. Let me fix that. 6% sales tax. Okay, find the amount of a 16% tip on the food total. So we're going with the food total, and we want to do a 16% of that. So of this will be the whole, and we need to find the part. So we don't know what the part is, but maybe we use an X. We need to do 16%, that's 0.16 times 29.15. Okay? 0.16 times 29.15 is 4.664. Because it is money, we will round it to 466. A 16% tip would be 466. Okay? Find the amount of a 20% tip. Now 20% tip, it's still going to be 20% of this. So what is 20% of 29.15? And we just do 20%, 0.2 times 29.15, and we get $5.83. So our tip, 20% tip, is $5.83.